Parents all over, they wring their hands about the state of schools. And there's this big debate over high-stakes testing. Does it hurt creativity, or does it actually offer accountability? So imagine a school then with no tests, no technology, not even traditional textbooks. It's the Waldorf way. In a Waldorf school, learning just looks different. Instead of writing a book report on a literature lesson, they take that same story and create a play or a song.
You can go to a store and buy a new bit of technology, and the man there can tell you everything how to do it. You get it home and you're clueless. When you've done it, it really comes into your soul and into your limbs in a way that you never forget.
It's true that most people learn by doing, and that's the innovative approach of a Waldorf education. It's been around now for more than 90 years.
45, 50, 55.
We know, for example, how related math and music are in the brain.
36 minus 6 plus 1.
31.
Rhythm and using the limbs is not just a tool, but it stimulates their ability to think, and especially in working with numbers.
He, Suki.
The school keeps it simple: chalkboards, paper, and pencil. No computers until 8th grade, and that's when the students actually take one apart and rebuild it.
All of us learn in different ways. Some of us are auditory learners, some of us are visual learners, some of us are kinesthetic learners. So the traditional way does not actually address all of those styles.
The only textbooks you'll find at a Waldorf school,
so the heart and the main arteries,
are the ones that the students create, based on their interpretation and retaining of the subject.
See the face of the bear. Where do the eyes go?
And while subjects like knitting and handworking may seem frivolous to some, Waldorf will counter with this. It teaches problem solving, math, and coordination skills.
It takes around 6 weeks for a child who's never had standardized testing to understand how the bubble works. I think it takes a lifetime to know how to think.
I will bisect the second arc.
According to the Association of Waldorf Schools, 94% of their students do go on to college, including schools like Stanford, Harvard, and Yale. There are more than 150 Waldorf schools in the United States, and enrollment, I'll tell you, has skyrocketed from coast to coast. So the question a lot of people have is, how does it really compare to mainstream education? Well, Elaine Kalbfleisch is a cognitive neuroscientist. She has more than 20 years of experience looking specifically at how children learn. Welcome to the program. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
I'm very interested in this topic because I have 3 small children myself, and I think, you know, when you have kids this age, it's a large part of what you think about. And one of the things, first of all, I just wanted to ask you, you know, if you look at some of that video, a big part of the Waldorf way is to keep students engaged through constant movement. You probably noticed that. Does that help the brain in terms of retaining information?
It does. Movement does a couple of different things for learning. It helps orient the person and anchor them in their experience as to what they're learning, but it also helps with memory consolidation.